Okay, so I really want to get started on this commentary because I feel like it's really important and I really want to share it with you. But before I do, I made an email. I yap a lot, and there's so many ideas that I have just about life in general, but I also want to help people out. I know I don't exactly have the biggest audience right now at this point in my channel, but if you have any questions about anything going on in life or just questions in general, feel free to send an email with your question. I'd love to read them and make a video answering it. Or even if you don't have a question, but there's something you want to hear me talk about, just send it my way there. I'm not going to plug the email in every single commentary. I probably won't plug it again for a while. But moving forward, it'll always be in the description of the video in case at some point further down the line you do have something you want to say, the email will be right there for you to visit. So with that being done, I just wanted to say that the right time doesn't exist. You know, I'm sure we've all used the excuse of, oh, I'll just wait for the right time. You know, like, oh, dude, I'm not sure if I want to make a move. I'm just waiting for the right time. Or man, I know this decision will really benefit me, but I'm scared of change. You know, I'll wait for the right time. Maybe I'll be sure by then. I feel like a lot of us have said something like this or have seen people close to us say this. And I'm here now. I just want to pour the bucket of ice water on you and tell you that no, there is no such thing as the right time. I think it's honestly a very lazy excuse to not take initiative to get something done. And there's no shame if that's your mentality and you live very cautiously. It's perfectly understandable to wait for something to feel right, you know, for you to take that next step. And I'm not saying that would never happen, but chances are slim of that happening every time, you know? It's just important to be real with yourself and really discern if you are wasting your time or not. Because there's different levels to this, right? Like waiting for the right time, you know, to wear a certain outfit is one thing, right? Like, you know, the reason you're going out needs to be serious enough for you to wear this new jacket that you got. You know, you can't just take it out for going to the theater, you know, like that's one thing where it's all right, you know. You got to wait for the right time to wear an outfit. Like I get it. That's something different. But when it's you having a job you hate, you know, and you see an opening for a different job that might be better, but you're too established at this sucky job, you know, you grew attached to it, you don't want to apply for this new job because that'll get the ball moving to start your departure from this job, you know, and you're scared because what if that new job doesn't work out and it's too late to go back to your old job? So you just wait for a sign that yes, this new job being presented is the right move. Like what do you gain from that? You know, you're only wasting your time and you won't know if that was the job that would have saved you. Here's a scenario that I think we've all experienced, okay? There's a girl or a guy you're really into and you're getting really close to them and you want to tell them how you feel, but ooh, like you don't want to kill the vibe or you don't want to just drop the bomb on them. You want it to feel right. You want to be certain. You'll just wait for the right time to tell them how you feel. But the right time doesn't exist. It'll never come because in either one of those scenarios I mentioned, whenever the opportunity presents itself, your fear of making a next step because to you it's not the right time is going to overcome any will to actually make a move and you'll miss it. The quote unquote right time is the scenario that pops up that makes you question whether or not it's the right time in the first place. You know what I mean? Because like really think about it. If you work a job you hate and it's a dead-end job, nothing happens, and then boom, you hear of a new potential job opportunity. What other right time could there be? The opportunity came out of nowhere. That opportunity was never there from the beginning. That might just be your right time. You're talking to someone and you have feelings for them, right? Your dynamic is getting better after each and every single hangout. You know, you guys are getting more close. It's getting more intimate with you two. And that wasn't your dynamic before. You know, these moments spring up out of nowhere as you guys are getting closer. Isn't that sign enough that things are getting better? Isn't that your indicator that the direction you two are going is going good and that you should take action and see where it goes? The quote right time presents itself because you are doing what you're supposed to do and the results are showing themselves. I've had friends where they were making good pace at, you know, at getting a girlfriend, and you know they had a girl they liked, they were going out a lot, texting endlessly, and we would say, you know, what are you going to do about it? And they were just waiting for the right time. You know, whatever fantasy they have in their head about what the right time looks like, they're waiting for it, and they take so long that the right time isn't happening, and eventually the girl gets tired of waiting and moves on and dates someone else, and that destroyed our friend because he realized how much time he had just wasted. And really, it wastes your time and it wastes energy and it causes stress and it causes doubt. Because a really opportunistic moment will arise, but your fears will create these standards for the moment to meet, where if it doesn't check off all the boxes, then, oh, it must not be the right moment. Maybe that's because it's probably scary. Making a move you've never done before is scary because it's foreign, it's unknown. And that's what you should be chasing if you're trying to further yourself in life. Because if your goal is to find something that feels familiar and it feels like something you're certain you can handle because it's somewhere in your realm of understanding, then is it really something that's going to help you grow as a person? Is it going to help you evolve? Is it going to push you to be better? Because if you're looking for something that's similar to what you know, you're just going to be living the same lifestyle that you're trying to move up from, but it's just going to have a different coat of paint. But you're not actually changing anything. You're not really developing anything. And hey, if you're happy with your life and you want to stay where you're at, and you just want to master your craft, whatever it is that you're doing, then that's perfectly fine. This talk is mainly going for those who want change, who have a desire for something but are too scared to do something about it, so they just wait for the right time. When the right time really is just them waiting for what they want to be handed to them on a silver platter. And I'm sure you've heard this before, but nothing in this world is free. If it's something you really want, you have to put effort in it. Getting a job promotion, meaning you need to leave your current position, you'd say, oh, I'm not mentally ready to handle that. Like, okay, that's fine. So what are you going to do to get ready? What initiative will you take? The job you're getting promoted to is not going to dumb itself down for you. That's why it's a promotion. You're moving up from your position and entering a new realm of responsibility and higher expectation. It's unknown, but the opportunity only presented itself because you earned that promotion. That right there is your right moment because you earned it and you worked for it. This can all really boil down to facing your fears. The right opportunity is always going to be scary because you're making a move you've never done. If the opportunity presented itself in a way that you're familiar with, it's not going to feel as special to you. So it's not going to hold the same weight and won't have the same urgency for you to make an important step. You know what I'm saying? Stop waiting for the right time. It'll never come. Or keep waiting, but just know you'll be waiting for a really long time. Trust me, there is no worse feeling than realizing all the time that you had wasted. And it'll just feel rewarding looking back. You at a new state of life, remembering what that feeling was like when you were scared and uncertain, and looking at yourself now, improved and better. And it just feels rewarding knowing that you're no longer worried of what could have been. You will earn your right time. It won't show up any other way. Your actions are going to lead you to it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to send questions to the email if you have any. Take care and be well.